This is the story of Nick Sitzman, and I think it's true as well, but it was in the Reader's Digest, so that's sort of good enough for me. Anyway, the tragic story of Nick Sitzman, who was working for his company's organization, and apparently, for whatever reason, he had to go into a freezer room or a freezer cabinet, and unfortunately, the freezer door shut behind him, and he couldn't get out. The safety mechanism or the latch was broken. He couldn't get out, and they found him quite a few hours later. Tragically, he died, and under the sort of post-mortem, looking at the details of his death, they found that he had died under circumstances of hypothermia. However, the sort of the tragic as it is, there's an interesting twist to this tale that actually the freezer unit that he was secured within or locked within, couldn't get out from, wasn't turned on. It was actually at a room ambient temperature. And the principle is, or the thought is, that he believed that he was locked in a freezer, which he was. He also believed that he was going to freeze to death, also happens in freezers. And his body shut down. It went into sort of agreed with his approach and his mindset. And he actually died of or displayed the symptoms of hypothermia in a freezer, even although the freezer was turned off. And whilst it is a tragic story, there is, the lesson there. We need to be careful what we believe about ourselves. This links into the placebo effect, back into the Vietnam War, with people being given sugar water and feeling better rather than morphine. We believe what we think and we behave in accordance with those thoughts and beliefs. So if we think we're going to be able to do something well, not guaranteed, it doesn't happen that way, but it's certainly a help. And if you tell somebody they're good at something and they can do it, they're much more likely to comply with that than telling them that they can't, or they're an idiot, or they've got some condition or something like that. So we need to be really careful what we tell ourselves and believe about ourselves, and what we tell other people, encourage them to believe as well. So if in doubt, err on the positive, and people will comply with that. So a tragic story, but interesting sort of twist in the tale as well. Nick Sitzman, who was tragically died in a freezer unit when it was actually turned off. So sort of happy note to end on, to a certain extent, that he was, there's lessons there for us. In the meantime, have a great day. We're traveling the next few days. You'll see us in the UK. We've got conferences. Look forward to updates. Keep me posted, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.